I don't know.
Whoa, where are you from?
Saint Barnabas, man.
Me too.
Oh, me as well.
Right on.
Me too. So maybe I should ask, when are we all from?
Oh, well, I am from 1969.
Groovy. I'm from 1985, but I gotta tell you, 70s were tight.
2007 here.
And I'm from 2023. This is bizarre. I mean, I was just sitting in church, listening to someone from the pledge drive committee.
Me too.
Hey, yeah.
Well, I wasn't listening because I was doodling on the back of the envelope.
Oh,
You know what? We all have done it. Plus, I don't like when people ask for money in the church.
now why would you not like that? Why would it make you uncomfortable? It is such a privilege to give to and to make wonderful things happen at our church.
I mean, yeah, but for you guys, the church is like 8 years old.
Yes, we had our first service in the sanctuary in September of 1961. Before that, you know, we met in a Quonset hut.
What now?
Who's
A
Quonset?
Quonset hut. Well, it's a temporary metal type of a building used by the military. Well, just picture a cylinder, cut it in half lengthwise and lay it on its side. And we met in one of those on Main Street in Scottsdale. And young man, you are quite right. We are very new. And thus pledging is not uncomfortable to talk about at all because we are all so committed to making certain that the rector's salary is paid, that there are hymnals in the pews, that there are funds for special programs, that the electricity and the water stay on, that the grounds are maintained. Well, you see, pledges make possible the day-to-day operations of our beloved church.
Oh, man. You guys are like the first pledgers. Oh, man. That's out of sight. But I mean, you guys, you can see the changes that you're making to the church in like real time. It's hard for me to get excited about stuff like, you know, AC and communion wafers.
Dude, I get it. Funding non-exciting stuff's a buzzkill.
I think we gotta remember that all these things are essential to the life of the church.
Now that is exactly correct. You see, everything that pledges pay for help to unite our Saint Barnabas community in service of the common good. Well, without pledges, Saint Barnabas cannot grow in service to Jesus and the world he loves.
Are you on the pledge drive committee?
Oh, yeah. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like AC, now that I think about it, it's kind of like mad important. Like, if we didn't have that going on in the summer, it'd be more than the rector sweating under his collar, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, and it's gotta be, like, mad expensive, too, because, like, back in the 70s, we could only have church hours open from, like, 8 to 1. And you know, the Eucharist is, like, sacred. It's like...
Yes, young man. Well, what else did pledges pay for in your time period? Do you know?
Oh, yeah, hang on, let me give you the skinny. We had Young Couples Club with roller skating and pizza, totally tubular. We had Bible studies and prayer groups, obviously. We had junior and senior choir. And, ooh, okay, you guys are not ready for this. We had an egg hunt every year. And one year, we had 90 dozen dyed eggs. Pretty sick, huh? Let's see, what else did we have? Ooh, we had support groups for like employment concerns. I had a bridge group. And my personal favorite, we had the SWEAT Saint Barnabas softball group. Go Saint Barnabas!
As a pledger, can I choose to buy 90 dozen eggs?
Oh, I think it best to allow the church to decide where the money goes.
You know, thinking about all this like groovy stuff that we pay for, you got me like convinced, man. You know, when the canvassing group stops by
Whoa! Did you say a canvassing group comes to your house?
Oh yeah, no, they go to everybody's houses, you know, make sure everybody's pledging it, you know. That kind of stuff.
Maybe we should go back to doing that.
No. I think we advanced to doing something much better.
Now, what's that?
Skits.
Guys, I'm really thinking about how pledges are essential to the life of the church. In the 90s, we had two big hires. We had a new rector, and we had a director of children's Christian ministries. We expanded our missions to include Friday nights for couples and singles.
Sick.
We had handbook Christmas pageants and
But,
vacation Bible study.
what about Bible study and prayer groups?
Well, I don't think we'll ever stop having those.
Oh, yeah.
And pledges aren't only for church activities, they're for outreach too. Saint Barnabas was one of the founders of Habitat for Humanity, and oh my gosh.
Do you have families?
And in 2000, we got a new rector and a full-time youth lay minister, Kate Fimbers.
You guys are totally missing out.
Later, we welcomed Jim Clark, and he brought godly play and the art of engaging Holy Scripture. Without the staff organization or the lay leadership, we would have not been able to have those programs.
Now you sound like you're on the pledge drive committee.
Oh, yeah? Well, you guys don't have 90 dozen dyed eggs.
No, but we did have a notice in the bulletin that somebody's missing their deviled egg plate.
Tubular.
Oh, boy. And of course, don't forget the paper and the bulletins that are only paid for by pledges.
You know, it's really awesome to hear about how St. Barnabas has grown over the years. Like some things that pledges pay for, like salaries and bulletins, have stayed the same over the years. Like other things, like calling the church Saint Barney's, have kind of evolved. It's like you guys back in the 50s and 60s, like laid a foundation, and we've all continued growing from that.
Oh, Sunday school.
Oh, yes, Sunday school is paid by pledges.
No. I'm remembering a verse we learned in Sunday school. Why, it's right here in my bulletin, in fact. It is John chapter 15, verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches, and those who abide in me and I in them bear much fruit, because apart from me you can do nothing. Well, you see, money that goes to the service of Jesus and the world he loves, it builds strong connections and bears fruit, connecting people to God and releasing hearts and joy and creating unifying fellowship. But without God at the center of the giving, it would amount to nothing.
Oh, man. I am like totally feeling this metaphor. So like with the branches, we can reach out to like all kinds of different places. And those branches can exist because we got like a strong and mighty center, or vine.
That is correct, and the vine and the branches can grow when we water them with
Pledges.
Yes, exactly correct. Now we are cooking with gas. It has been so nifty hearing about St. Barnabas in the future. Now, where are you from again?
2023. There is so much I wish I could tell you about. My bulletin says that now we have something called the Community of Hope, which is our lay-led pastoral care ministry. It's focused on the idea that no one suffers alone. Pledge money was used for the development of and training for it. And with that, we have a full-time children's minister who I am particularly fond of. And with the support of the music department, she started our Wednesday night music program for children and youth. The program is free to participants because it's paid for by pledges. In the 2010s, the pledging provided for hiring a communications manager for the first time. The website was redesigned and the Boundless Presence logo was adopted.
Oh, a website? What's that? Are there spiders involved?
No, that's a high-tech bulletin where you can learn all about Saint Barnabas.
Oh, lovely.
Exactly. Then in the 2020s, when the pandemic hit,
Sorry, the what?
oops, spoiler alert, there's a pandemic. St. Barnabas maintained a supported community through online worship and formation. The technologies required for these improvements came from the operating budget, which was paid for
by pledges!
Pledging has allowed us to maintain a robust staff and recently hire a fourth priest, the Reverend Ann Ellsworth.
Hey, good for you guys. We just got our first girl acolyte.
Hi, friends. I'm from the year 2161. Saint Barnabas is 200 years old.
Let's go, Saint Barnabas!
No, we do not have a pledge drive because everyone understands the importance of giving life to the support of the church. It's like this. Imagine a really strong vine with lots of...
It's good to know that biblical metaphors haven't changed much in the distant future. You see, we were just talking about the vine and the branches as it relates to the church and pledging.
Yeah, and if you don't have a pledge drive, how'd you get transported here? A pledger's gratitude gathering. It's when the congregation gets together for a big picnic. We thank each other for financially supporting every single aspect of the church. Operations, facilities, salaries, groups, studies, special events, everything. It's totally Glint. Neato?
Neato.
Awesome.
And what were you thanking people for?
I was thanking them for the funds that allowed us to hire a second assistant to the children's ministry.
Sweet.
And for repairing the solar canopies over the parking lot. And for the hover mats for the meditation aquatic labyrinth. Oh, score. And of course, for air conditioning and communion wafers.
Oh, I want to be part of your gratitude gathering.
You are. I mean, not literally, but we always pray for gratitude for all the parishioners who came before us.
Why? I'm flattered. But why?
Because you grew the vine. Your pledges led to the formation of the church. A church centered on the service of the common good, and you grew the branches. Many strong, wonderful, creative, fruitful, embracing branches.
If only everyone sitting to this pledge message could know this.
Yeah, only.
Go back and tell your congregation.
Okay.
All right, will do.
About pledging.
Ruthie, you just did. Thank you.